Well, hello everyone. We are just on the outskirts of Sparwood, just back into BC. We just drove through one heck of a snowstorm. I had the wipers going full blast, the heat going full blast just to keep the windshield clear. And it's compact snow, slushy snow, just a huge snowstorm. Had black ice overnight, well, freezing rain overnight. I found out the hard way. When I woke up, I jumped out of the truck and completely wiped out. My right wrist took most of that impact, so that's going to hurt for a while. But everything's connected, everything moves properly. I iced my wrist and we're good to go. So yeah, Calgary was very, very slippery. And then as I was loading, the rain slowly switched over to snow, and then I started heading south and just got thicker and thicker and thicker. And all of a sudden just died now. I'm like, I wanted to shoot a video, but the wipers were going so fast, I think it would have been a useless video. So I had on collision with a big rig and a little SUV. Luckily, everybody was just crawling at 50 kilometers an hour, so it wasn't. The SUV is written off. The front axle is broken on the big rig, but everybody's walking around. It looked like the SUV did a bunch of 360s on the road, so that probably took a lot of that impact. Gone for a twirl. So luckily everyone was okay, minus all the damage. Seen some mountain goats. Seen a bunch of deer. No elk today yet. Sparwood. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that big green truck there right in the front of us. We'll be passing here on the right. Claim that's the world's largest truck. My truck's not feeling very healthy. Well, I can't, everything sounds good, everything seems good. I think it's a sensor problem. But the truck keeps telling me there's water in my fuel, and I drained that little reservoir by the fuel filter, and no water coming out of it today. Yesterday I got a bunch of water out of it. Today, like 1 or 2 drips. There's no water in there. So I let dispatch know that the warning light's not going away. So into the shop it goes for the weekend. I'd much rather have these messy wet roads than that compact snow we were driving on. The scale was open as we came into BC. I looked at my numbers and we're, I think, about 800 kilogram below legal for the US, so that'll be nice. Don't have to worry about being close at all, especially with packing all this snow on. Where we loaded in Calgary, it was just one big rig after another. It's just packed with rigs. I'm glad I showed up when I did. I was the second truck there, and by the time I was loaded, there's like 5 or 6 trucks waiting behind me, so that would have sucked. Well, we're still at half a tank of fuel, or else I'd fuel up right over here. We often fuel up here. It's a nice, convenient place. I still won't need fuel when we get to Cranbrook, but I'm going to fuel up there anyway, so we don't have to worry about it in the US. We're headed to Spokane Valley. I am running about 13 minutes behind schedule, I think, because of the snowstorm. I'm not sure if I'll get to Spokane Valley. If the weather stays this way, we should be okay. Should be able to make up those 13 minutes somewhere along the road. Looking forward to this Monday. Got a dentist appointment Monday, 10 a.m. now. Gonna fix a bunch of my old fillings. And I said a bunch of them. Told the dentist she had to do a whole bunch of them. I'm taking a day off of work just to get it done. Got to do a whole bunch of them in one shot. I might regret that after. I'm going to be so sore. Okay, let's set our cruise control. Still not quite 100. See what happens when it settles down, see what speed we're at, and then might have to add a kilometer or two. Well, we're at 99 now, so as we go down this hill, we'll definitely hit 100. In fact, I'm going to gear down. I think I got the perfect speed for down this hill. Pretty much maintaining 98 and 101 right between there. Always nice when you don't have to do a lot of work. Hey, all the slush is off the road. The roads are nice and clear, well, wet. Ah, nice driving. Can sit back and relax again a bit. April, huh? So we're gonna keep heading west on Highway 3 here. And then when Highway 3 turns, there's a 90-degree turn where you have to make. We're just going to keep going south on Highway 95. I think it's Highway 95, Highway 2. It goes down to Spokane. Head her down that way. I'm going to need a half-hour break in 2 hours and 19 minutes. I'll be very close to the border, so I might have to take a half-hour break before I cross the border. Because in the US, you legally are required to take that half-hour break. When they want you to, not when you want to. I don't actually mind that law. It forces drivers to take a break. I know a lot of drivers don't take any breaks. I take a break most of the time. Every now and oh man, he's got a flat tire. Watching the mirrors, chunks of ice flying off of the trailer. The trailer is just packed with snow. I'm hoping all of that snow falls off before we hit the next scale. Even though with us being light, even with all that snow, we should be fine. We're not super light, we're just light enough not to worry about it. We're actually fairly heavy, but light enough not to worry about it. Man, I wonder what Cooney Pass looks like right now. Cranbrook, 119. That's where we're going to fuel up. Cooney Pass has got to be a mess. So we're no longer legally required to carry chains. But next year, they changed the law so that in the next year we'll have to keep carrying chains till the end of April. And weather like this proves why. We still have snowstorms in April. I think we're having our third season of winter. Our first season of winter, most people call fall. Then we have winter. And then our third season of winter, most people call spring. We do get a beautiful summer though. Although we're thinking of moving further north, which means more winter. We're thinking about it. A lot of if this then that type of thing, but that at 80? Yeah, looks like an 80. River Motel. Every single time I go to Manitoba, every single time, I get a bloody nose. Just such dry air there. You guys are gonna have to excuse me while I blow my nose because I'm stuffed up. Sorry about that, your ears. the worst sound was me putting my microphone down. The feeling that was louder than it was. What we got going on up here? Just turning off. Okay. Was Auto. Checking his load, that's good. I think some rules that apply to us truckers would be great rules to live by for everybody. Like anybody towing a trailer or transporting a load on the back of a pickup or on top of their vehicle. Pull over every 240 kilometers or 3 hours and just check your load. Make sure it's not falling apart. So often you see people's loads falling apart and all over the highway. Just pull over and check. It only takes 2 minutes. It's not going to break you. Seems like I'm catching up with that big rig in front of us. Slowly but surely. Well guys, I want to keep heading south. If I see anything cool on the way down, I'll shoot a video. We've taken that highway many times, so, well, most of the highway I've taken many times. There's a short little section we haven't, so we'll see. There might be something absolutely awesome and cool in that section. Not that the other sections don't have some really cool areas. So, we'll see you guys later or tomorrow. I'm going to unload this load tomorrow morning. I hope I get to the destination, and I hope they have a good place I can sleep somewhere really near the delivery place. That would make me happy. We'll find out. We'll see ya. Hit the thumbs up before you leave. I would really appreciate that.